Let us understand step by step how the FPO planned for the farmer to consumer direct marketing initiative despite the lockdown. We will also see how the FPO planned for a business that benefits both farmers as well as customers. The lockdown is a totally different situation. How do FPOs respond to this new situation? Let us see one such example. FPO has to assess its strengths, weaknesses, opportunities and threats in the new situation. Now let's look at the situation of the FPO in the example. We first see what were the FPO's strengths. FPO directors and AFC staff have good rapport with farmers. They quickly discussed and collected information from farmers. As the lockdown affected transport and traders, farmers were happy to sell vegetables to FPO at farm gate. There was good demand among consumers for vegetables and the team got several inquiries. FPO directors were cooperative, bold and ready to take risk for the welfare of farmers. FPO directors had undergone good quality capacity building programs earlier, which helped them take quick decisions. But along with these strengths, the FPO also faced several constraints and had some weaknesses. Farmers were having 6 to 7 main vegetables only, but consumers wanted a wide variety of vegetables and fruits. Vegetables are highly perishable, leading to wastage and losses. The FPO didn't have experience in marketing. Due to the lockdown, transportation was difficult, and there were several restrictions on movement of people. Due to the lockdown, labor and support staff were not easily available. In this situation, the FPO saw some opportunity. The FPO saw an opportunity to connect farmers with consumers directly. Several members also saw the opportunity and volunteered to help. But there were also several risks if they take up the business. First and foremost, there was health risk for the people involved in the initiative. Also, several traders also started similar competing initiatives. Next we see how to convert an idea or opportunity into a business. Let us look at the different components of the business using the example. The FPO saw an opportunity to connect farmers with consumers directly. Several members also saw the opportunity and volunteered to help. But there were also several risks if they took up the business. First and foremost, there was health risk for the people involved in the initiative. Also, several traders also started similar competing initiatives. How can the FPO publicize its products and how can it deliver products to customers? The complete situation of the FPO. It must utilize its opportunities, use its strengths, reduce weaknesses, and take precautions against threats. What do customers like about FPO's vegetables? Why do they buy vegetables from FPO and not from other competitors? FPO offers vegetables at best price which is reasonable as compared to other sellers and customers like to purchase directly from farmers and feel happy to get fresh vegetables. How can FPO maintain relations with customers and retain them as regular customers? Families living in residential layouts in nearby cities are our customers. Aged persons, unable to move around due to lockdown also buy from us. Our customers also expect freshness, variety and regular supply of vegetables. FPO has to supply to them regularly on alternate days. It is a challenge, as FPO has to cover 2 cities with 1 vehicle and less manpower. Who are the key partners of the FPO for the business? Resources like crates, weighing machine, FPO banner, mic system, hired vehicle, working capital of 25,000 rupees, APMC space for sorting, and manpower, farmers, transporters, consumers, project staff, volunteers, horticulture department office, permission from local police station. What are the key activities involved in the business? FPO has to buy other essentials products like garlic, ginger, etc., which consumers needed but not grown by members. Arranging through APMC. Let's understand what are the key activities involved in FPO business. In the beginning, Preparatory activities like harvest planning, getting vehicle passes and arranging for key resources is to be done. The day starts early in the morning at 3:30 a.m. FPO directors visit the market to check the prices of various vegetables. Farmers keep the vegetables ready for pickup in night itself. The vehicle goes to the village at 5:30 a.m. and picks up the vegetables and brings it to APMC by 6:30 a.m. 5 or 6 persons in the vehicle go around the city and selling vegetables till evening. Vehicle comes back to market. In between, if stocks finish around 7:30 p.m., the vehicle returns to APMC and closing stock is noted, and the vehicle goes back to the village. Next day, when the vehicle goes to collect vegetables, the FPO pay their previous day payment to farmers at their doorstep. Let's understand what are the main costs involved in the activity. Vegetable procurement 10,000 to 12,000 rupees. Vehicle rent plus diesel 1,500 to 2,000 rupees. Food for team of 6 persons 700 to 1,000 rupees. Driver payment 500 rupees. Full-time labor 500 rupees. Weighing machine maintenance charges. Now it's the time to see what are the sources of revenue in the activity. Vegetable sale to consumers. Day 1, 4,000 rupees. Day 2, 6,500 rupees. Vegetable sale to consumers. Day 3, 10,000 rupees. Day 4, 20,000 rupees. Having seen the different components of the business separately, now, let us see all the aspects of the vegetable business done by FPO during lockdown. In one, let's see the different component of BMC. Shall we list what are the key learnings from the example we just saw? Learning 1. Farmer base and rapport is a huge strength and advantage for FPO. Learning 2. Proper harvest tracking and planning with farmers is critical to manage supply and reduce wastage. Learning 3. Daily price fixing is critical. For this, FPO needs to keep track of market trends across various markets across state and also local APMC and local market. Learning 4. Managing perishable vegetables is a key challenge and up to 30% wastage is expected initially. It can lead to losses, so FPO needs to find ways to reduce wastage. Learning 5. Maintaining regular supply and continuity to customers is important for customer relationship, but is difficult initially. Learning 6. Doing the business requires high level of teamwork and commitment from team. It takes at least 3 to 4 hours of coordination over phone every day. Learning 7. The FPO has to balance consumer expectations on one hand and farmer expectations on the other. Learning 8. While there are chances for profiteering due to the situation, FPO must stick to ethics while doing business to sustain in long term. Conclusion. We saw an example of how an FPO responded to the lockdown situation and provided a win-win solution to farmers and consumers. Let us understand the situation faced by each of our FPOs and how we can plan a business during lockdown. You can use the same tools mentioned in example to plan for your FPO. Now you also can develop SWOT analysis of your FPO. and also develop business model canvas for your FPO. We hope you found this video useful and look forward to your feedback and further interactions. For feedback, please contact us on WhatsApp 961 911 5084 NBS.